Justine Greening, is a problem with this kind of contest that support sometimes just is skin deep?
It can be, and the reality is that that last point just made about it's got to be a party that takes people's priorities and makes them our own. And the reality is the priority is levelling up. We're going into an autumn where people can't afford to eat, they can't afford to heat their homes, and yet at the same time, our economy has hundreds of thousands, possibly more, skilled jobs that we can't fill. Now, what I want to hear from both candidates is not just broad brush points on levelling up, but detailed short, medium and long-term plans on how we're going to connect the British people up with those opportunities that are already there, but also then have an economy that's creating even more. And that's more than just education and skills, Kirsty. That is about the digital divide. It's about health inequalities. It's about getting people the right advice for careers. It's about business becoming more open to a wider, more diverse talent pool, not just bringing it in, but helping people get in and then get on. This is a much more systemic plan that I think people want to hear from both candidates on, much more than maybe just a more narrow debate on tax and spend.
But it is interesting, Justine, that the ballot papers go out in the next few days, and then there's going to be at least 10 hustings across the country. But apparently, traditionally, a lot of members have voted early. But I got the sense in Henley today that people there are actually quite keen to interrogate what's going on and won't actually put their vote down, especially the ones that are still undecided, to the right to the last minute, because they do see it as their responsibility to interrogate the candidates.
And they're right to do that. That's certainly what I want to see, is what are the detailed plans? This government was elected on two very clear priorities. One was around getting Brexit done. The second was around delivering levelling up. Boris Johnson talked about mission accomplished today, but it's not mission accomplished on levelling up. We're just getting going on that, and we need to see much more concrete action. And I know, having won a marginal seat 4 times, it's now gone back to Labour. The way you win over the public is to simply take their issues, their priorities, and you have to set out what you're doing about them.